Hello and welcome back to the final episode of Steve and Andy's North Wales Lakes and Pools Challenge, and it is the final day and we find ourselves on the banks of the beautiful Lake Ogwen on the A5 in North Wales, and it's about to be a new day, but the weather's not as good as we'd like. Oh, good morning, and we have woken up now at, oh, look at those clouds up there. I think it's maybe about 6:30, is it? 25 past 6, and there's Andy. Andy's had his engine on for the last 10 minutes. So Andy, why have you had your engine on? Cold?
Yeah, it's just a bit chilly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just trying to get warmed up.
He usually is in the morning, and you have to kind of prepare for that, don't you? No. How was your night's sleep? Fuck's sake. How was your night's sleep though?
Well, it was a bit. I woke up about 200 times.
Yeah.
The blind fell down at the back, so every car that went past, the headlights were just shining.
Oh, brutal.
Because the way the car's positioned onto the road. Yeah, the pillars were a bit uncomfortable. My neck hurts.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do feel a bit rough, to be honest.
So what would you change then? What are you going to change?
I'd probably get some. I'm definitely going to get some better blinds.
Yeah.
Ones that are proper.
Yeah.
For the car.
Yeah.
Because
you want no light leakage,
yeah, because
do
the
you?
ones I got there were a bit of a trial and error anyway.
Yeah.
You know. I was just experimenting with them, and they're a bit naff. And also a better pillar.
Yeah.
You know, something a bit more comfortable.
That's why I've got that wedge of foam. Yeah, it just sits on your shoulder, and jobs are good. And
yeah, so maybe I'll buy it and then put it in the car and then just try it out first. You know.
Yeah.
Maybe even if I sit in it for an hour or two, you know, just chilling out.
What about room though? Plenty of room?
Yeah, there is actually.
Yeah, I thought.
It wasn't too bad. I mean, when I first got in there last night, I got cramp in both of my legs, and I thought, oh no, I thought this is going to be a bad idea. But it wasn't too bad, to be fair.
Yeah. So you just a bit of improvement, and you'll be onto a winner. So. The cold is always going to be an issue. I mean, not so much this time of year, but if you're doing this in the winter.
Well, yeah, I mean, it should be nice this time of year, but.
And the solution to that is running your engine, but also, I mean, if you've got one of those power packs, a bigger one, you can have a little heater that'll run off that, and just It doesn't take much to warm a space like a car. But
definitely an option.
But because this van's insulated, massively insulated, it's a lot more. I don't need to put the heater on. Yeah. Well, we are just getting our stuff together now. Andy's making hot drinks because it's cold, aren't you?
Freezing.
Mate, this is it. You see, but I'm a little bit overweight, right? So I've got the extra layers to keep me just so. It's going to be cold down here. Up there's going to be a nightmare. And I'm going to start making some breakfast. Overladen with dramatic music. And we are going to do the final frontier. 2 mountain lakes hidden in the depths of behind Andy up on that hill. It's windy, it's slightly raining. And would we go up there? I mean, we're probably climbing Snowdon and we don't even know where the fuck it is anyway. Well, we are about to hit the final frontier now. The last 2 lakes But yeah, it might sound quite simple, the last two lakes. But these last two lakes are up on the top of a mountain, and there's only one way to do, and that's to climb up there. And we're up for it, aren't we, Andy?
We are, mate.
Get yourself in frame.
We're up for it.
Yeah, we are. We're going to do it, mate. No matter what it takes.
Absolutely
Look at Andy vlogging.
Look at this. Look at that waterfall.
Look at his enthusiasm.
Look at that, mate. Look at that waterfall.
Oh, that's like bigger. Oh, how can you compare that to what we've seen already? It's just a baby one. It's just a baby one. Anyway, we are walking along the A5 between Bangor and Betsy Code, and this was a historic transport route. A lot of people think the Romans built the Holyhead to London Road, or London to Holyhead Road, but it isn't. Thomas Telford built it, widened it, and it's been a historic horse and cart route, horse and carriage along this route for, and thank Thomas Telford for making this link through Wales. And it is one of the true roads that literally runs from one part of Wales, the start of Wales, to the other end of Wales. Well, this is where it all happens here. We've got this car park, and there's a lot of people here attempting to do walking, climbing and all of that jazz. I think we're probably the most ill-prepared ones, but that's the way we rock and roll, isn't it, Andy?
Bad knee and
Yeah, bad knee, bad legs, but we just don't give a shit, cause, mate, because that's how we roll. We'll just go and get on with it. Now, I do know that looking over there, that pathway runs up there. Wow, you lucky boy, mate. Right, I've just got to turn myself into more walker-like now. Okay, so I'm just going to do that. 1 minute. Right then, we're sorted now. I think we've got the look rocking it now. So let's go with Andy. So Andy's got the rucksack. Let me look at the rucksack. The rucksack with the luminous yellow. Luminous yellow strip. He's got the proper walking jacket, haven't you?
I have.
And he's got the typical trousers tucked into the socks look that they kind of like go for. All right. So you're set up. So boots wise, what are you rocking? Are they work boots?
They are, mate.
All right. So
Well, they do the
steel
job.
toe cap.
They are.
And I am just doing the same shit, mate. I look a dick, and I'm not afraid to. Right. But we're gonna do this though, mate. Right. Okay. So I believe that that's the way. Follow that lady. Right. And it says keep left. Right then. There must be something good up here, because there's a visitor centre and quite a few thingy, right? Okay, well, we're after a good start. We've got a lovely set of steps, look. I think Andy thinks it's going to be a good walk.
I'm actually looking forward to this, man.
Yeah, considering we don't know what's ahead. But they've paved this off nicely.
Looks like this is going to be beautiful at the top of it.
Yeah. Oh, look!
Now here's one for you. Can you guess what me and Andy are talking about? Answers in the or suggestions in the comment section. What are we talking about? I'll let Andy give you another clue.
Yeah. Wow, look at that waterfall coming down there.
I didn't want to let Andy know, but this is the waterfall I was underwhelmingly commenting on while we were walking around the road a few minutes ago.
So you can see we've got to head all the way up around that snaking path right to the top.
But this is good, this is.
This really is a nice path, this is. It's not too steep, and it looks like it's been here for years, doesn't it? A well-trodden track. What do you think of it, And?
I think it's beautiful, mate. The only thing, like walking on these stones, you need to keep looking down now and again.
Yeah, quite
it's
slippy.
Easy to, not necessarily, but they are a bit slippy.
Oh, trip, you mean?
Yeah.
It's like the ultimate trip
Because
hazard.
they're so uneven. It's.
I think the lake is just over that hill, and you can see that big stream coming down the mountain there. There's a couple of them, look, there's one over there. Yeah, and we're literally climbing this mountain now, and it doesn't feel like a mountain, but when you're climbing in altitude, so I don't think we're too far away now. Got a bit of a summit here coming up, and I hope at this summit we can look down and see the lake. It's like that bit on the Wrekin, isn't it, where you look and then you see the summit and that the path just carries on. Check out this quartz on this rock here. How beautiful's that, look. Now you're dealing with volcanic rock here, and that bright white quartz, beautiful stone. I've laid a lot of patios in this over the years. Look at it, pure quartz. And in the Yukon, like if there's quartz, there's usually gold near it. So looking over there now, you can see there's a bit of a congregation of people, which means potentially that is where our lake is. Our lake, but this one seems very easy to get to. However, the other one is at the top of that mountain. Now I don't know if there's a path up there or even how you get up there, but whether we can do it or not is a different matter. So looks like we're coming up to the lake now. Oh, and the wind would have to pick up, wouldn't it? Okay, and there we go, another lake to our collection. So there are many lakes that we've done over the course of this couple of days, and this is just one of them. So this one in theory is actually within a bowl, isn't it, of some kind, but we'll take the drone over and we'll have a look.
So just to give you an idea of where exactly we are, now the lake in the bottom right corner, that's the lake that we've just approached. But the lake we need to get to is right on the top, and you can see that windy path all the way up there. It doesn't even look like a path, but that's where we're going, to climb that mountain.
Okay. There you go, our mountain lake. Now we're going to go around the lake and see if there's actually a way up. It's extremely unlikely.
Linardwell is a small mountain lake. This lake is a natural lake created and fed by many waterfalls descending down the mountain. The lake is set within 28 acres and measures 640 metres in length and 270 metres in width. One feature of this mountain lake is the crystal clear waters, and that's enjoyed all year round by open water swimmers, although it's said to be very cold water all year round. The lake got its name from Prince Ardwell Fole, the grandson of Rhodri Mor, one of the kings of Wales. But the lake also offers the gateway to the Devil's Kitchen, better known as Tweldu, the mountain we are about to climb. Now, we're not really like, we haven't really walked around the lake yet, have we? But I think we'll make an exception with this one. But there is an upper lake a bit further up, which we're going to try and get up to. There's only one sort of obstacle in the way, and that's that sheer cliff face that's there. But we do hear there is a footpath up there, so we'll try and find that and then head to the next mountain.
There is another obstacle, mate.
You know what the saying is? Ain't no mountain high enough. Well, folks, we're still walking around the edge of the lake, and you can see there that amazing waterfall that's coming down the mountain there. See it? But yeah, we are looking for a route up there. I don't know, I can't see it, but who knows? Well, I've heard it now. That track running up there, you can just about see it, the indentation in the side of the mountainside. That is where we are going up. He said I just spoke to a nice Welsh gentleman, and he says that's the easiest way up there. So looks like that's what we're going to be taking. But it's absolutely spectacular here, guys. God, it really is. But there's a waterfall up here, I believe, and I think that's what we're going towards. But just check it out. I'm just sitting here at this rock, just sort of looking at this volcanic rock that's here. Look, see it there. You think about that was once a volcanic eruption, which is all of Snowdon only really. But I'm just sort of thinking, why do people like these kind of walks up these mountains? I think it's because you feel so insignificant compared to the landscape around you. Like, I know behind me is a huge towering mountain at the side of me, and we're just here like a pinprick below it. It's quite interesting. But yeah, I mean, this path goes on forever, but it's been done well. I mean, some fair play to whoever's put this path in along here. Crazy monumental effort. Wow, just look at this, guys. That literally has cut its way out all up the mountain, look. But it does show you how far we've got to go yet. It's coming all the way down. Then it carries on down there. To the lake beyond. Stunning, like a young Burt Reynolds. Well, guys, I am telling you now, this is brutal. The things I do for this channel. Anyway, look, this is what we are. We're up in the middle of a rock face, and look, we've got to go all the way up there through that crack in the rocks up there, and then hopefully up there there's a lake. So we will press on, do a little bit more, and then, you know, we will get up there eventually. We will do it. Just so you know what we're dealing with. Look at that up there, right the way up to there. Jeez.
Well, I can pleased to say we have reached the final lake at the top of this mountain, and there it is over there. Excuse the rain, it is absolutely chucking it down. We will go for a closer look, and we are literally in the clouds now, hence why it's raining. And if you look around, you've got this break and there's blue skies over there, but this weather just seems to be hanging onto the hanging onto these mountains. Well, there it is, the final lake. I don't know why they're going up there. There is some up there. I don't know what it is, but anyway, this is the final lake. And now I think if the clouds cleared a little bit, we would have a nice view over Snowdonia. Well, guys, here we are, the final lake in the challenge, the last mountain lake. How awesome does that look? And this is probably, we finished on one of the most natural ones. Clear as anything. Well, this is about as good as it gets, guys. I am sitting on top of a mountain in North Wales with my coat over my head, and it's pissing it down the rain, and I'm waiting to use the drone so I can film this. It's probably going to be the most spectacular footage on this mountain, but it's pissing it down. It's, well, we're quite literally in the clouds. It's probably sunny on the ground, but me and Mad Andy are just chilling out and having a drink now. But this ain't great.
Well, we have reached the final lake, and this is called Linicon, better known as the Dog Lake. This mountain lake lies in the heart of Snowdonia. Located on the top of a mountain, the mountain's called Glider 4. The lake is completely natural, but sits at an altitude of 711 metres above sea level. The lake itself is very shallow and natural looking. There are many ways to get to this lake, but one of them is the same way myself and Andy have took, is via the Devil's Kitchen. That's also known as the Black Hole, and legend has it that a plume of steam can be seen rising from the crack in the rock, and it's said that the devil is in his kitchen. So I don't know whether that's true or not, but it's an absolute fantastic place, and what a fantastic journey we've been on and visited these amazing Welsh lakes. Well, I hope you really enjoyed it. If you visited any of these Welsh lakes, leave me a comment in the description box and let me know. I'm really interested to see what you thought of this series. And next year we will be back with another series, taking on some more of these mountain lakes. And I hope you learned something about North Wales and these amazing mountain lakes and pools that are just hidden away or not so hidden away. Anyway, guys, like and subscribe to the video. From me and Andy, we're out of here. Time out.